Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday. Today we will have shorter video, I think, because I only have one news for you. I'm enjoying this beautiful day and just getting some sun, some energy from the sun. The place that I am sitting right next to, you've seen with me before. This is the building where's TASS, the agency that I give you news from very frequently. By the way, those of you who follow me on Instagram could see that there was a marathon here in Moscow. So you could see in the stories, the streets here around this area were closed, but it's over now, so the noisy motorcycles are back. But I want to read you this article because Duda, called Dugopis, is on a trip to United States, of all the places. Before I give you my comments, let me tell you what's going on. So, President Andrzej Duda arrived in New York and he began a 5-day visit there. He arrived on Saturday, which is yesterday, evening local time. What was yesterday? 16th, right? Kicking off a 5-day visit, marking the high-level inaugurating the 78th session of the United Nations General Assembly. The President Duda will address the UN Assembly and Security Council debate and meet with the leaders of a number of countries. In the following days, Duda will take part in the Sustainable Development Goals Summit, SDG Summit, at the UN headquarters, meet with UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, I think I pronounced the last name correctly, as well as with Turkish President Erdogan. On Tuesday, he will address the general debate of the 78th session of the General Assembly. Let me see, because I'm repeating myself here. And with the leaders of the Baltic states. And attend the traditional reception organized by the United States President for world leaders. Here is what Duda said about this visit. I will talk there about those issues that are the most important for us and for our part of Europe today. Namely issues related to security, how to build security, both energy security and today above all in the face of Russian aggression against Ukraine and the revival of Russian imperialism. That's what Duda announced before his departure to the United States. A little more, and then we walk a little. What we have here, he added that during the reception he expects to have the opportunity to talk to the US President Joe Biden. Earlier, he signaled that he would also hold a conversation with the one and only President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky. So there you have it, guys. Duda is in United States, in New York City, and he will be there for 5 days. I'm sure his speeches will be unforgettable, that is for sure. Let me put my backpack on and we will walk a little bit together. So my little comment here, coming from someone who is not a geopolitical expert, just watching the Muppet Show going on. This visit that is taking place right now, right before the elections, the timing of it is not a coincidence, in my opinion. I know there is some summit taking place, etc. Nevertheless, I think Duda will have some final directions about the next steps country is going to take after the election that takes place on October 15th, I think. I think it's 15th of October, to the parliament. And I have to check if Poland is using the same voting machines as United States, because if they do, I just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? It's the machine that sounds like domino. I don't want to give you a full name because it might trigger those machines, right? So I'm not sure if Poland is voting in this way using those machines, because if it does, then there you have it. You know who's gonna win this election. But that doesn't mean that some other movements, like for example, Movement for Prosperity and Peace, Ruch Dobrobytu I Pokoju, might still, and I know will still get in. So they will get into parliament. It's just they might not be part of the government. I think Law and Justice at this point, in spite of a big pushback from citizens, they are pretty sure that they're gonna remain in power. Let me just pass this area here. They're gonna remain in power. And him going there, in my opinion, is connected to the final result of this election in Poland. This is one. And second, one second. And second, to the orders he's going to receive for the next steps right after the completion of this election, or suspension of this election. Whatever is the script, that's what they decide to do. So this is my opinion on his trip. And of course he's not gonna get those directions from barely conscious being of Joe Biden. He's gonna get those directions from some other people. It's, when you think about it, it's zero dignity, no? Right, guys? Zero dignity, like self-respect, dignity. As a leader, but as someone who represents the nation, because he is someone who represents millions and millions of people. By the way, the number of Poles, the population is shrinking big time. I don't remember the exact number, but there is less Polish people in Poland now due to not just leaving Poland but also dying. It's another story here. Dying because of what? So that's how he represents, you know? Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Or ma'am. Or whatever other creature. It's a free-flowing Sunday, guys, as always lately. So those are my thoughts on his trip. I'm not even bringing Volodymyr into this picture because what's the point? It's just different, the same master, just different puppets on different length of the strings. And they perform this, keep on going, you know. These are my thoughts. I will end this video here, and just to give you heads up, when I have the interview live, I think on Tuesday, yes, on Tuesday, I will be connecting with Larry Johnson. Hopefully everything goes well as far as according to the schedule. And you will have the links tomorrow. I'm gonna post the links tomorrow so you can go on the community page. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your beautiful day wherever you are. There is so much we can be grateful for in spite of all those events taking place and all those reptilians or other creatures trying to make our lives miserable. So let's focus on the good sides of life, because there is always something to be grateful for. This is my attitude in life. When I forget it, I go back and I remind this myself. There is so much to be grateful for. And I'm very grateful for all of you being here with me. One more time, a reminder to join me on Locals. And you have the links as well to Instagram, Rumble. Join my mailing list just in case to stay in touch. If you want to donate to buy me a coffee, thank you. You don't have to, but if you choose to. And yeah, remember, lots of love. And we are the leading edge and saving the humanity. Thank you, everyone. Just show you the street quickly where I am. And I will see you tomorrow in another video. Bye, guys.